Hey guys, it's Exa and welcome back to my channel. Since my video a couple weeks ago about my Christian Louboutin shoe collection got a ton of reviews and everyone was asking about some other stuff in my collection, I decided that today's video we are going to do my Louis Vuitton collection. If you guys know me, then you know my two favorite brands are Louis Vuitton and Christian Louboutin. Yeah, they sound kind of the same. It's funny. People who don't know their designer brands mix the two up, which I find kind of hilarious. But for the record, they are different. They are two different things. They have different styles. They tend to focus more on different products. Anyway, today we are going to go into my closet and check out all of my amazing Louis Vuitton items. So let's go. So obviously right when you first walk in, the first thing you see is my amazing Louis Vuitton Ursula bag. This is part of the Murakami collection from the early 2000s with these really fun patterns. I just love that it's super colorful, unlike most of my Louis Vuitton stuff, which is the standard brown iconic print. But this bag is really huge, as you can tell. I mean, it's really big. It is super good for weekends or if you need to take a large tote somewhere. I usually use it as my carry-on personal item when I fly, just because I can fit so much stuff in here. And these ones are pretty pricey, but I was able to pick up mine off of eBay, and I think it was $350-ish, which is a pretty good steal considering how great a condition this one is. Usually, especially with the white ones, they tend to get super dirty, or this vachetta on the top gets really worn, but this one's just the perfect patina. So moving on to bags, one of the most iconic pieces is the Louis Vuitton Alma. I use mine all the time. It's one of my favorite bags for just going around town all day because I can fit a lot of stuff in it, but it's not massively tote bag sized. And in fact, I loved it so much that I have two. Now if you're wondering why I have two, it's because I got this one for a bargain off Poshmark for $80. I know, it's incredibly, I'm still amazed that I got that deal on this one, once in a lifetime. So I decided I'm going to do some custom paint job on this one to make it really cool and fun. I just haven't decided what to paint on it yet. I will decide eventually and do a video of me painting it. Now, this one here is, in fact, my first Louis Vuitton bag I ever got. I searched high and low for it because its date code is of the same month that I was born. So this baby is 26 years old as of this month, and I gotta say, it does not look it. It is in amazing condition for its age, and I think I spent $200-ish on this one, probably. Maybe $300? Somewhere in there, $200 to $300. And I do have one of their doggy keychains. Now this one is not authentic. I just thought it was adorable, and whatever, I'm not gonna spend $500 on a keychain, so we got that. I also have a little purse bag thing, which again, this is not authentic as you can tell by the print, but I just thought it was cute and kind of spruced up the design of the bag to make it a little more fashionable. So also in bags, I have one of these really cool Vernice barrel style bags. I think this is a Bedford. It's really cute, and I did a DIY on this to dye it red. It was originally a creamy color, and then with the age and the sun, it just turned this really ugly yellow. So be sure to check out that video if you're curious about painting the patent Vernice leather. I think it turned out amazing, and I love it. And as you can tell, I did buy it used, and it's got a little bit of staining on the side, but it's still totally worth it to me. And the inside, just plain simple. And I think I spent $75 on this, so it was a pretty good bargain for it. Yeah. And the last bag for today is one of the Speedies in the fabric. This is the Minlin print. It's kind of a reddy pink color. This is the one that I'm using right now, actually. It's really great because it's the Speedy, but since I already had an Alma, I didn't want a normal colored Speedy just because it's two of the same bag basically. So I got this pattern and I totally love it. It's also great because I can use this one in the rain without fear of damaging that lovely vachetta leather. Now this bag is also super spacious and great for every day. I did just stick a random crossbody strap on it just so I don't only have to use these top handles, but it's pretty awesome. And like I said, it's the one I'm using. And inside that I have my Louis Vuitton wallet. This is the Sarah long style wallet. I think I got this one for like $70, again off of eBay. eBay is a great place if you're looking for vintage Louis Vuitton. So over the last couple years, I've had several other Louis Vuitton bags and wallets that I have restored and then resold. So that's what this is. It's just a cute little wallet that I picked up for like $40, and I'm going to repaint it just because it's a little beat up and worn. And then we will resell this one as well. I just don't really use the small wallets. I have like too much stuff. I prefer the big ones, but these small ones are really great if you're just going out on the town for a little bit and you only need like a couple cards and some cash. So I almost forgot, I also have one of the Keep All 60s. This is the biggest of the duffel bags that they make. And I did end up putting the bandolier strap on this one afterwards. Check out my video about cobbler fixings that I posted last week if you're curious about that one. But it is from an original Louis Vuitton bag and has like the logo rivet and everything. I honestly just did this because the ones that don't have the strap are cheaper, and I didn't care if the strap was originally on the bag or not because that's not important to me. So, but it is super handy to have that cross strap, especially with these big size bags, because if you put a lot of stuff in them, you really don't want to have to carry them through airports with just these little handles all day. Okay, so now for my favorite part, which is obviously the shoes. And yes, I'm currently sitting on the floor in my doorway because the first couple pairs are right here. So you might have seen these guys in some previous videos, but I do actually have two different pairs of Louis Vuitton sneaker high top shoes. So this first pair matches with that Ursula bag with the really cool rainbow pattern on them. Even has the little Louis Vuitton print on the side and on the bottoms, and these are great for like running around town when you're looking a little sporty. Wouldn't recommend doing actual sports in them. They're not like super comfy, but they're pretty great. And this other pair I have are more of a like soft velour suede material, and they have like the gold lettering on them. Super sparkly, great for like a night out and about when you want a little bit of glitz and glam, but you're not like in the mood for like the whole heels thing. And these ones say Louis Vuitton and have like the pattern all the way around the rubber and on the bottoms, which is cute. Obviously they are all of my Louis Vuitton stuff I've bought used, so it is a little bit worn, and like this was probably more of a like creamy color like the rest of it, and just like yellowed and faded over time with the patent leather, but I think they still look pretty cute. And both pairs even have little vernice leather Louis Vuitton logos on the tongues. So also in that cute multicolor pattern, I have these little wedge sandals. They are also really cute, super comfy. I wear them all the time in the spring when I'm like going out and about. They are super worn, and these shoes are probably like 15 years old. So if you watched my Christian Louboutin video a couple weeks ago, then you know I generally hate wedges unless they're like super funky and cool. So I do have these with this nifty like archless cutout in the middle, and they are surprisingly comfortable. I got these guys for a bargain. They were only like $65, and I just couldn't resist. They're like so different, but yeah, in general it is kind of surprising that I have two different pairs of Louis Vuitton wedges, because like I've said before, I only own like 5 pairs of wedges total. More than a quarter of them are Louis Vuitton. So diving into heels, I have this cool pair of peep toes. They're actually like a patent coated material, but it looks like a denim on the inside with some like paint on it. They're really nifty, and I got them for a bargain, and they need new heel tips on them. Yeah, I think these ones were like $75 as well. So this was a pretty great steal as well, and they're a bit of a lower heel. They're only about 3 inches, so they are super duper comfortable for walking around all day. So up next are these really cute hot pink patent cutout pumps. I think this is actually the first pair of Louis Vuitton shoes that I got. They were like $100 probably. I don't really buy shoes more than $100 unless they were Christian Louboutins. Then I'll go up to like $250. I realize spending $100 on used beat up 15-year-old shoes is probably weird to some of you, but you know, it's my hobby. Totally into the shoes. These guys are so great. They're like a perfect bubblegum color, and these little cutouts just give it a little bit of flair, a little something different from like the usual regular old hot pink patent pumps, and they are super duper comfortable. I wear them most of the time in like spring and summer just because they're such a happy, fun-loving color. So up next I have my amazing navy blue suede platform boots. These guys are a cool suede and they have like this funky crisscrossed subtle pattern on them, and they have the really cute little Louis Vuitton on the back here, so it's like super duper subtle, not like in your face I'm wearing designer, which is kind of cool sometimes, I guess. I don't know, I like both. Sometimes I like to be super flashy and then other times I like to be a little more subtle. These guys are super fantastic for the winter time because they do have the platform and this like thick block heel. It makes you feel like super sturdy when you're wearing them. And last but not least in the Louis Vuitton collection is the most amazing ankle boots I have ever seen. They are the pride and joy of my Louis Vuitton collection. As you know, I'm all about the shoes, and these guys have the amazing Louis Vuitton print on them, stitched into the material along with like the snazzy little buckles, and they're just to die for. I saw these on Poshmark for $250 and just immediately bought them. Will not ever regret that purchase ever in my entire life. So if you guys are at all curious, I do wear the same size in Louis Vuitton shoes as I do with my Christian Louboutins. Check out some videos on shoe sizings if you are curious about more information. I've done a few of those about the differences between boots and heels and what kind of like forgiveness and different brands sizing. About some of the other Louis Vuitton boots, these are again like a 2.5-inch heel, so they are a little lower and more comfortable for walking around in all day, which can be really great if you know, you're out shopping all day, going out with friends, whatever you happen to be doing, and you don't want to be wearing your killer 4-inch heels. So guys, one last thing that I totally forgot. I do have an authentic Louis Vuitton scarf. Really cute. I wear it all the time in fall and winter, and like the brown tones go perfect with creams, like in this Dior blazer that I'm wearing right now. Although, questionable fashion statement, I'm wearing rolled up sweatpants with it, so you know, fashion. So as always, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe to my channel. I do a ton of fun videos about fashion and DIYs, repairing designer things, random cheap craft projects you can do around your house for decor. It's been a whole lot of fun. We are just coming up on a year of having my channel, and I am amazed already at how much it has grown, and I cannot wait to see what this next year is going to bring. So until next time, happy collecting, and I hope your day is as beautiful as you are.